Bruh.
Jamal Adams.
He didn't feel it, but I did.
Football, but I had a lot of friends.
What's good, y'all? Episode 9, Pass the Rock. Episode 9. I'm here with Seth and Alex.
Yo, what's up?
These guys are, football players, respectfully. UNT, wide receiver, Texas Tech, defensive back. Y'all talk to the people real quick.
You go first. Offense go first.
Alright. Alex Ordaz from Nashville, Texas. I play wide receiver, University of North Texas. That's it. That's really it, honestly. What about you?
I'm Seth Ette, play DB, also from Mansfield. Yeah, we grew up together. Actually, it's crazy. So
Yeah, we did.
Oh, so that's perfect for like my first question. So how, when did y'all meet each other? Like, how young were y'all?
Man.
Two?
I can tell you exactly when it was. I moved to Mansfield in 2nd grade, bro. My first day in PE. I'm cool and I'm chilling. Niggas, dang.
Hey, you good. Keep going.
When you younger, bro, we playing dodgeball in a little scooter game.
Mm-hmm.
And boy going off in PE. Why not go? And why not go be cool with the other dude that's cold? That's how we became cool.
That's my boy. We was 2nd grade. Young.
Damn.
Yeah, it's been a long.
Yeah, that's a long time,
It's been
man.
a long time.
I personally don't think I have any friends I know for that long. Like, that's a long time. And did y'all play football against each other? Like, ever? Or was y'all playing on the same team?
I was
Same
17.
On the same team?
Yeah.
So y'all never, got to play against each other?
Nope.
But y'all went against each other in practice and stuff, right?
Yeah, we always go against each other when we're
Practice,
working.
but other than that, no. We don't play against each other.
Alright, so just talk to me about your high school experience, like playing high school football, all that, the recruiting process, all that kind of stuff. Like how was that for you? Just
Shoot, with me, keep it a buck. Only reason why I'm at, man, my work ethic and God. Because honestly, playing high school football, I played, but toward my junior year, I broke my collarbone first game of the season, out the whole season. But luckily, I got a scholarship from Midwestern State my junior year, and it took a big load off me. Cause all right, I know I can play college football now, but senior year, literally, probably 2 days before we started practicing stuff, we were doing our our physicals.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in there, and he's like, "Hey, bro, your heart sound weird." I was like, "What you mean?" He's like, "It sound weird. You gotta go to the hospital." I'm like, "All right, bet." So we go to the hospital and talking about, what they call it? They had an arch flutter or something, like a weird heart thing, like old people have it. So I had to get heart surgery senior year. Heart surgery senior year, so I'm like, dang, boy, I can't play my senior year. But we do it. I sit out probably 5-6 games senior year. But I'm telling you, this is God, bro.
You just balled out the rest of the games?
Yeah, camps and everything, bro. And I graduated with probably 5 scholarships. With JUCO.
So wait, did y'all what's it called? So when y'all in high school, did y'all make the playoffs that year?
Yeah.
So
Third round.
Third round. That's great because imagine teams like in my high school, our team, we barely make the playoffs, and even when we make the playoffs, we would lose in the first round. Both years, so the way Plano is it's junior high goes to a different campus, and senior high 11 and 12 go to a different campus, and in senior high, that's literally the main football team that everyone supports because you can still make varsity as a freshman. You just don't have to go to the other campus for practice. So we would go both years out there, we would go 7-3. And then losing the first round of playoffs, and we would lose not a tight game. Nah, we would lose bad. We would lose 43-7, something like that. And we were just, it was tough. But I mean, Seth, what's your story?
Shoot, I actually started off playing receiver, freshman, sophomore year. I was just I don't know. When I first started playing football, I just did it because I was athletic. It wasn't just I played soccer. top played receiver. And he ain't going to admit it, but all-star receiver freshman year.
Terrible.
All-star. Hey, 100-yard game going crazy.
For real?
Ran one route the whole game.
Over round.
Wait, what route was it?
Over route.
That was it. It worked every time.
Okay.
The whole game.
Okay.
We still lost. But then so fall, spring ball, the end of freshman year, I was like, you know what? Since I'm also like the backup kicker, I was like, I'm gonna try to go quarterback. I'm gonna do it there too. Jet was there.
You don't need to tell me the rest of the story.
Yeah. So beginning of we get back for fall camp, beginning of sophomore year. Got my head hit one time.
Yeah.
Coming on the slant. Then we meet the DB. I dropped it, but I got hit. And my first couple games at corner, my first game at corner, I got embarrassed. So I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to be in a position. But dude pointed at me because he could tell I ain't playing corner. He went like this.
After the route?
No,
Before
the route?
And pointed at me. Barbecue chick 4th of July. Bro, did that play and then did it again coming out the half. Went just like this.
Again?
After that, talked to the corner coach, told him I didn't want to play DB again. He said, well, I ain't gonna lie to you. You probably will not play football if you don't play DB. And he said, so you gotta want it, or you just gonna be one of those guys that just is a backup for the rest of your life. So after that, well, I was serious. I was working. Worked my way up, then played a little good. That was JV. Then lost my brother at the end of my sophomore year. And then me, him, and my other boy Bryson after that. They played together with all of us. We used to be small. Man, put on some weight, gained some speed. Went crazy. He broke his collarbone. I was like, dang. Then senior year, I had like a different kind of cause we were like, as much as I worked with all our other homeboys, like we always worked.
He lived probably like
we lived like
a minute away from me, probably.
Bro.
Like I could jog. Like,
Y'all really known each other for like a long time too.
It'd be bad because sometimes like, when they say like twins be saying stuff in sync, bro, we'll literally say the exact same shit at the same time.
I mean, since the second grade, at some point in time, it goes back on.
But yeah,
That's hilarious.
when he had got heart surgery, well, I almost lost it. I was down bad. I thought it was, I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was gonna lose my best friend, like my brother. Like I already lost one brother, I was like, I can't lose another one. I went off. He got surgery. When did you get surgery? What game did you get surgery, bro?
I got surgery that first game.
Yeah. After the first game, I had to pick almost every single game.
I ain't gonna hold you. Now, we be straight up. And now we would've went to a different school, bro. Dude would've probably went like something huge. Like his senior season at corner was ridiculous. Like, okay,
How many picks you say you got?
I had 4. I had like 23 PBUs.
But yeah, bro, it was like awesome. Like, cause like in our district, bro, we was playing like big time receivers and like we had Jen Rager, he played for the Eagles. Omar Manning, he in Nebraska.
CT, he's a
Boise State, he finna go to the NFL. Snell, he was at TCU, Commerce now. Talking about clubbing everybody, bro. Like also crazy. Like I don't even tell the dude like
one-on-one.
He sucks. When I talk to him, he sucks. But like my senior year, bro, I was crazy. Like for real.
When I seen Alex like that, I was like, bro, this ain't gonna go. First game, who we played first game? We played like
First game of the season, it was Guy. It was Guy.
Yeah, no okay.
Oh yeah, they're a great team.
No
They used to whoop us. Did they have that? That's when they had like Sean Robinson as QB, right?
Nah, he had to transfer the season.
Oh, he transferred to DeSoto, right?
DeSoto.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, they had no Kane, bro.
That boy,
Totally.
Penn State.
Yeah, but then after the first game, I actually found out like, Alex he had surgery and everything. Second game, pick. Third game, pick. Fourth game, pick. no, like for real. And like, I don't know if, like you said, like, you know, it's one of those things. If a you know, situational thing. If I would have went to a different school, I'd probably been glorified. And then it is what it is. I did my job, played my role.
Yeah,
So,
sure. And it's funny because, like, you know, especially like middle school, you know, first day of like when everyone's trying to play football in 7th grade, and you know they ask you what you can play, everyone's like, it's either wide receiver, quarterback, or running back. No one wants to play O-line, D-line, cornerback, linebacker. No one wants to play nothing. Everyone wants to have the ball in their hands.
Yep.
And it's really funny just think about it because like in high school you could have just said, I'm done. Like if I'm not gonna play, if I have to play DB, I'm just done with football.
Yeah.
But like that shows that like you actually love the game. So it's like, I mean, I'm gonna do what I have to do, and somehow you end up loving playing that position because now I know you like playing that position, right?
oh boy, it's a blessing because like, and the one thing that stuck with me that Coach Warlow, that was my high school coach, he said, he asked me why do I love playing receiver so much. I said, because you get the ball, like who don't get the ball? He said, why not take it yourself?
True.
I was like, boy,
That's kind of love.
I'm finna start taking it. They thought about somebody, I'm finna take that. Like,
And, like, I always say like, hey, no, I'm not trying to downplay the wide receiver position or nothing, but like with DB, I always say like, especially cornerback, I think it's like the hardest position in football because you literally have to guess what someone's doing. Like you don't know what they're doing. Like it's not like they say, okay, there's 3 of us, they might know. Like you don't know. Like you just have to stand in front of them and just follow them. And
You got to run half that route backwards. Corner is hard.
corner is hard.
You got to be smart too.
plus, even just like you said, like even if you knew the route, like you got to run it backwards.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's a very tough position. So like I give corners props, but in general, like college football players, bro, because like in college football, like you're going against like everyone's trying to make it to the league in college
Everyone's
football,
trying to make it.
and there's only a little amount of people who make it. So like you have people trying to like pull out all the strings. Like you know, in the NFL, it's like I'm already getting paid, so like, I'm gonna just do what I have to do to win. Yeah, but in college, it's like I'm gonna do whatever I need to do. That's why college football is very exciting because everyone's trying to make a one-hand catch or trying to run for 100 yards because they're trying to get to the NFL. So you have like the best talented people trying to run like routes on you. People's waist be moving in circles like as their body's going straight, and you're just trying to guess where they're going. So that's really crazy. But I would say what influenced y'all's college decision, like where you wanted to go to play football from high school?
Shoot. Well, so basically, with me, at first I committed to Midwestern State. I was gonna go there hands down, and then my receiver coach was there, Darren Page. He left. He played for the Bills, and he told me when I was there. He's like, every time I do nothing for you, I'm a hard bet. So I'm like, I'm gonna come here. First offer, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come there, and then I'd say probably 3 or 4 weeks before signing day, he texted me, he's like, hey, I'm leaving. He went to Holy Cross. I'm like, dang. And I was like, I don't know if I want to go there because, I mean, he gonna be leaving. You know what I'm saying? He got connects, nigga, I can go there easy. So I was like, I don't know if I want to go there no more. So then I was like, oh. So then I went to JUCO, went to Blinn, did what I had to do and got out. So really, that's what really happened. Money, and then wherever my best route to make to the league type stuff.
I went to Southeastern. I really, you know, I was gonna go to Boise State. You know, that's one of those was gonna, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah.
You know, people don't understand about recruiting, bro. It's business. It's really just business, bro. Like the only way Boise State was gonna take me was if Bryson was gonna go, my other homeboy, and I told him I was never gonna try to get one of my homeboys to make a decision, like so that was better me. And I ended up going to Southeastern. The DB coach, crazy as it is, like reeled me in, and it wasn't like he said everything that sounded good, but everything he said was right. You know what I'm saying? It was right. Got there, you know, he's telling me I had potential to be a cold true freshman, like all conference. Like he's telling me, hey, if you listen to everything I tell you, you can make it happen. Man, I got there. He got all conference DBs.
Huh.
He has it. The dude I lived with at first, bro, coldest white boy safety I've ever seen in my life. 10'4" and 100 was a 4'3", 6'2", and bro does not care about his body. He gonna hit something. Bro, for real.
Wow.
And man, my whole class, we thought Coach Burks we used to think he was like all the time, bro. We was like, man, we can't mess with him. I learned so much watching film wise, small technique, just everyday life stuff. I ended up leaving Southeastern, and a season and a half after I left, he got offered a coaching job with the Dolphins. So right now he coached for the Dolphins. Went straight from D2 as a position coach and a defensive coordinator to the league. I kind of called him when I was transferring. I went home for a little bit, and I went home. Told Alex I was like, man, I don't know. Like, I want to play football. I don't know where it's gonna happen. But I was at home, just at TCC, just working out by myself. They didn't have no football team. It was a little community college, no football team. I'm just working, watching every team play every game. I'm watching games. I'm going back watching games. Alex hit me up, saying to me, hey, you should start doing this. Like, you know, this is what receivers are starting to do now. Start watching for that. You know, this is what I see that DBs do that don't work and do work. So I'm doing that. We linking up, we working. And my brother used to come here. And I talked to Jet, and Jet was like, I've seen you grow. I saw what you did. Like, you can play DB in the Big 12. So it's like it's not easy. Cause like you said,
Yeah.
Big 12 got receivers that's
True.
trying to make something happen.
Plus they be passing a lot in the Big 12.
And they throw it, so
They be
you can't
passing.
do that.
They be passing.
So that's how I ended up where I am.
Yeah. So when it comes to DB versus like wide receiver stuff, how y'all help each other with that kind of stuff? Like I know you already talked about like him telling you what wide receivers be doing now, you telling him what DBs be doing, but like how to like play the position well, because like people like Michael Evans, like he's tall, he's big, he's not fast like that, but like he knows how to play the position. He knows. I feel like another thing will also be like knowing like your role, like knowing the type of build you are. Knowing your strength, like someone like Mike Evans is not gonna do something Odell's doing. Something like Odell's not gonna be doing what Mike Evans is doing, like because they're built different, and that's why Odell can do all the running around. But Mike Evans is like do this, do that, and two people on me, but I'm gonna get the ball anyways because I'm 6'5". I'm 6'5", like you can't stop me, and that's where it gets crazy because people like Megatron, Calvin Johnson, 6'5" and fast. So I'm like, that's what it goes to. That's what it goes to.
Yeah, I would lie to you, bro. I had this conversation with you. That's probably one of my favorites. He was the reason why I wanted to play receiver, bro.
Shit. Megatron, Calvin Johnson,
Calvin and Ocho Cinco.
Ocho Cinco.
Yeah,
Bro, I was saying this the other day. Ocho Cinco created like the path for people like Tyreek Hill. What they're doing now.
His feet still to this day is top tier.
He's literally the reason why I play football.
Bro,
Damn it.
the trash talking, the route running.
Like literally, bro. Like I remember this to the day I died. First day, I played soccer growing up, and 7th grade, they told me everybody play football. I'm alright, bet. I'm literally watching Hard Knocks, bro. He's talking about child please and all. He wore 85. And first day when walking there, he's like, all right, I'm gonna give you your number. All right, bet. What you gonna give me? He's like, you gonna get 85. All right, bet. To then I walked over 85.
Bro, that's I don't know if y'all seen that clip of him. He was about to run the route during the game, not like practice.
Except for freshman year.
Yeah.
Guess who at 85?
Sorry. I wore 2. I wore 85 and 2. That's the only number that I ever wore.
85 and 2?
Yeah.
Is there a reason behind 2 or no? Just because.
But yeah, 85, man. Literally on my Twitter, that's my name. Alex Ordaz 85. That's literally. And then I only got one pinned tweet ever, and it's I swear no cap.
Because it's not a show. It's not when 85 kind of play. Child, please. Somebody gonna kiss your baby.
Bro, what I was about to say is, y'all see that clip? in a game where he was like, he told the DB, I'm gonna run this, I'm gonna run a slant.
Bro.
And he ran a slant. Like, he didn't change nothing at all. He ran a slant. And he wide open. Like, hit.
His feet. Again, that's a receiver. That's the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that people like that.
That's the guy.
Because like like with fans, it's more like Ocho Cinco is like he's a problem. Like he's this, he's that. But like, bro, watch his documentary alone.
Yeah.
That's all you need to watch.
Football players respect different players for different reasons, right? Just like fans, they love like a package, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, he catches, he's classy, he does this. No, like when you come down to a football player, when we look at it, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at somebody who's a dog.
Especially in the NFL.
In the NFL.
You top tiers, 50.
It's already top tier.
Bro, yeah, you're already the best of the best. Like, you're
like people hate Jalen Ramsey. I love Jalen.
No, I like the villains of sports. Like, I love the villains of sports. Like, I've actually grown, like, because initially, at first I was like, I kind of hated Richard Sherman, but I was like,
bro,
why do I hate him?
Why do I hate him?
Bro, I can't hate him, like, bro. He's doing like, he's talking all this mess, but he's backing it up.
Simple as that.
Because it's not like, he's not talking all this, like Pat Beverly, like, he be talking about that mess, and he don't really be doing much. Like, he here and there, he don't be doing much, but like people like Richard Sherman, like OG Richard Sherman,
Super Bowls, clamping,
like Ocho Cinco, like, I'm gonna do this, does it?
Stop.
Terrell Owens, does it?
Now that
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's people like that, bro. Like, they're entertaining to watch.
That was ridiculous, bro. And they really try to keep him out the Hall of Fame, and that's the crazy part.
Nah, he like
second all time in everything, and they really try to.
They like, that's the thing about
he's a problem in the locker room. Nobody likes him.
What does that have to do with the Hall of Fame, though? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I give
like, Hall of Fame. What is Hall of Fame? Football, right?
Yes, bro.
That's not character. It's football. So why are we talking about his problem? No, just I don't know, man.
Dirty, bro. But T.O. is a freak.
Yeah, he is. Funny thing, bro. I was in 2018. I was gonna go to Nigeria for my sister's wedding, and I'm in the airport, whatever, getting ready to board or check in, and I see a tall man, bald. I was like, wait. That was T.O. And like he was walking towards where we were, and I feel like he looked and he was like, oh, there's too much people. He just turned around. Because he was walking towards, and like he literally just like stopped and turned around. And like I was like, dang. I was like, I wish he came over here, because best believe I was gonna go talk to him.
Facts.
Bro, like he's bigger than he looks. Bro. He was like a basketball player.
Yes, his arm was long.
And he was just dressed like casual. He had like some sweats and a hoodie, and he had like one of those.
Old head, bro.
Things, like, he was just walking. He just like looked, and he just turned around. I was like, damn.
Big country.
Yeah. So like, nah, T.O. definitely one of the greatest
receivers of all time.
One of the greatest receivers of all time. I mean, we already know Calvin Johnson, and the like there's like three dangerous people when it comes to like football. The people who don't talk and just mess you up. The people who like talk, get in your head, and still mess you up. And the people who look like they can't do nothing, but then they mess you up. Those are like the three most dangerous people in sports in general. Like people like Alex Caruso, he has a bald spot. Like, you see him,
And he's young.
he's young. You see him, you're like, dude, there's no way in hell that dude plays basketball. And he dunk on you. And you at least okay, you're like, okay, if he plays basketball, maybe he's gonna be a shooter. No! He's coming at you like, bro, it's crazy. But I mean, coming back into y'all's, y'all's path in football. So you play Unity now, right? So how is that, like, just because it just seems like, you went from like high school and then you went to Blinn and then back into Denton. Like, how's it over there? Because UNT's not necessarily like what's it called? Big D1 school, but it is a D1 school, so it's still like, so how's that for you?
With me, my high school quarterback, he played there. So off then, I was like, all right, I got my boy Bean and Jason. Like, that's my boy. And I mean, other than that, they run spread. So there's really no big transition. With them, the school I came from, they were huddle. Here we're no huddle. So there's signals, stuff like that. But I mean, honestly, I'm just sitting back learning from my boy JD. He goes to the NFL this year. Jalen Dart, Milk him, get all the stuff he can teach. And You just had to implement, honestly, because like with Conference USA, my big cousin, he played in Conference USA. He played for UAB, and so then off rip, I was like, all right, like I know the schools are gonna be playing and stuff. So then, like, see what he did, watch that film, and just use it for my head. Like I'm a sponge when it comes to football, learn everything, bro. Like get cool with everybody. Make sure our coach, like Coach Maynard, our receiver coach, man. I just sit back, talk to him, ask for, you know what I'm saying, just anything, bro. Like film, extra film. How do I do this? How do I do that? Like, cause with me, cause when I first got there, I got there right before all this Corona stuff happened, and so like literally, like a week before practice was supposed to start, everything got shut down. So I'm like, oh dang, I can't play football. Well, I was happy to play football. And so yeah, with all that happening, bro, I was just talking with Jason, him and Devin, my friend Devin Langston, he a receiver there too. And Devin really held it down because like first week I got there, he gave me the playbook. I'm learning everything, trying to learn all this stuff. And the other than that, man, I was just watching film, watching our DBs, learning their tendencies. My boy Stout, man, freshman, he pretty good. Watch what he do, watch what he like to do. He like to press, or he like to open up, roll wide, stuff like that. And so yeah, use all that stuff and then just implement it. Honestly, it's not really that big of a switch. Sure.
And for you, Seth, like how would you say it was? Because you said you first went to D2, correct?
Yeah.
Is that so? Like, how was it like? One day being in D2, trying to figure all this stuff out, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, I got an opportunity at a D1 school in Lubbock, Texas, where nobody knows where this place is. Unless you know, nobody knows where this place. But like, how was it? Like, how was that for you?
I got here, I wouldn't necessarily say I was, I was a little nervous. I was nervous at first. Because, it's Texas Tech, it's Big 12 football.
Yeah.
You don't hear about a flashy DB in the Big 12, except for Mike Lee. KU, bro, he's different, but you don't really hear about flashy DBs because it's offensive conference, you know what I'm saying?
It definitely is.
So, going from there to here, I guess I would say the difference was like in Southeastern, it was nothing that we ain't had. Like nobody knows what Southeastern is. Nobody knows what Durant is. You know what I'm saying? Going from D2 to D1, not even that, just Southeastern and Lubbock. I'm in the same kind of environment, country, middle of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And I would say the only difference I had from leaving my school is we didn't really have like big receivers like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We had a cat, his name, AKA Hollywood. That's his name. He's just kind of that guy, like Hollywood. But outside receiver, we had Sims, went to Student Hill, fast, it's like, I'll probably hit, you know what I'm saying? Get here, and these dudes throwing the ball to dudes like TJ Bash, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
TJ Bash, Keyshawn Carter, like running track for the school, like.
Yeah.
Then you got who else? Like, you got Rigdon, you got Eric, like it's stacked, and it's like, dang. So this is what other schools also are looking like.
Yeah.
And it's really one of those things when I first got here, and like you said, you want to get cool with people, not for like the wrong reason. You ain't trying to kiss nobody, but
Yeah.
you gotta get let in. Fry and Marcus Fields, like topping me, keeping me up to speed and everything. But you just kind of like it goes back to the main thing. What do you want out of it? What do you want to be? Like, do you want to be good? Do you want to be great? Or you just want to be on the team? Like, that's some people's problem, bro. They just want to be on the team.
Just want to be on the team.
Mm-hmm.
What's the point of you being on the team?
Yeah.
You're waking up at 5 a.m. doing all this stuff just for you to be on the team, as opposed to like wanting to be better at what you're doing. And I always said, if you're gonna do something, if you're gonna do something, I don't care what it is you're doing. Like if you wanna be on a football team, if you wanna be a doctor, something like if you're not aiming to be the best possible. Like, obviously, everyone's not going to be the best at what they do, but, like, you need to have that mindset that I'm gonna be the best at what I do. I'm gonna learn from this, learn from that. Like, there's no point in me doing it because it's
But
like,
that's why, like, whenever I talk to people that are playing ball, if you really think about it, it's really not that hard to make it to the league, bro. Like, everybody's like, oh, it's so hard. So, but like, you gotta think about it. There's 1,000 colleges. Only a select few really like want to go to the league, right?
Yeah.
And you can tell the difference of who want to go to the league and who playing ball just to play ball. Like, I got a couple homies that play football just to, again, that school pay for. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
It is what it is. But like, me and my homie Tips, like, so practice started. What time practice started, bro? Practice started like 4. Me and Tips out there at 3. Hour before practice, we got a jug machine, catching them, just boom, boom. As soon as practice over, we stay, we run. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, everybody else, they're like, yeah, I want to go to the league, bro. They say it, but I promise you, there's 2 different types of people, bro. If you really want to go to the league, bro, you're gonna be doing extra stuff to do that, because that's the type of people that make it to the league. It ain't the one that just go out there and be BSing. It's the people that sit back, watch film, talk to their coach. After that, watch some more film.
True.
Learn new techniques. Those are the people that are really that's really trying. And then once you do that, bro, and if all that translates to the field, you good, bro.
And that's the big thing is conversion. You have to take everything that you're doing outside of it and put it on the field. Like, you have to produce at the end of the day. Like, you can go above and beyond, and you can watch film, you can know everything, but you have to work at producing that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like somebody who runs track. You can go practice at running fast and doing all this and run faster and do this better and good technique, and then once you get to the race, you don't do none of that. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you have to take all that and now go produce it.
And it's age really messes with people, bro. Like, when you got fans and stuff that really mess with a lot of people. Because a bunch of people are like, oh man, my people here, man, they watch me, they try to do too much. And then that's when you start messing up. And it's like, bro, you just gotta stay there until you come up, honestly. Because like, and I always tell everybody, all my homies that play, bro, you need 1 season, that's it. Everybody thinks you need 3 of them.
Well, that's true. In college, you need 1 season. Like that's
You need 1, bro. My big cousin, he so basically this dude, he played D3 football at high school, went D3. My auntie got cancer. He dropped out, went back home. He transferred. He walked on at UAB. He did his time there. His senior year, bro, led the country in PBUs, everything, right? Dude's coming out of high school, he's a D3 athlete. Like, niggas look at him, oh, he's D3, like, no, he's not good. Then he went to D1, had 1 season, literally dead 1 season, bro. Then he had probably like 15 PBUs, 8 picks, 40 tackles, and he get drafted by the Ravens, like 6th round.
Sheesh.
I had 1 season. He 5'9", little corner.
For real?
Yeah, hell yeah. 5'9", bro.
Play for the Rams.
He plays for the Rams. He starts for the Rams.
For real?
Him and Jalen Ramsey.
That's a lot.
He's
I
a
know.
3 athlete. But you want to tell you what the difference between him and everybody else, bro? The mindset. Like, for real. Like, whenever I talk to him, bro, it's the way he think. He don't carry himself. He pray, play football. That's it. Like, for his mindset is what separates him from everybody, bro. And like, cause like, he be putting me on game, bro. That's like you just gotta cut out all unnecessary stuff. Focus on whatever you want to do. And his thing was football, so he go to school, football, that's it. You know, party, none of that, go football. After practice, stay after, watch film. Next morning, come in early, be working out before practice start. And everybody looked at him like, oh, what is he doing this for, all this BS. He the only one for that team that went to the league.
True.
Look at Joe Burrow.
I was just about to say that. Bro, look at Joe Burrow. He had 1 season.
1 season.
1. That was it.
He sat on the bench for 3 years. I bet you everybody at Ohio State, bro, he's garbage, bro. Joe, you're garbage.
Bro, literally, they probably skipped him every time, bro. Like JT Barrett, they were like, okay, Cardell Jones, okay, skip him again. We're gonna skip him again. And like, bro, like, you keep skipping him. And then, like, he's okay, I'm gonna transfer. And like, his first season at LSU, he wasn't like, he didn't do much, but like that 1 year, bro, last year, that was it.
And that's because he wasn't complacent. The other people there, like, all right, bro, I'm gonna just graduate from my house there, bro, I'm done. Nah, bro, I can play.
Yeah.
I'm for the league. Like, LSU. Go on the Heisman.
Undefeated national championship, Heisman. went straight to the league. And even in the league, he's like he's doing good. It's just he's on a bad team. Nothing you do about that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, that's crazy.
That's literally the perfect definition. First overall pick from nothing, bro. Like literally.
the perfect like lifestyle, bro. Like I'm talking about the perfect football career so far is Kyler Murray.
Fam.
Bro, how you go undefeated in high school?
I literally watched this man from middle school, never lose. Dude, whole high school career, watching him play. He going stupid. Oh, he little. I don't know how he doing this. And then he number one quarterback country. He go to A&M. All right, he gonna do his thing. Never played. Dang, boy, we tell everybody. I remember this, bro. Every time about Kyler Murray, Buzz.
No, I remember because he played like a few games and he didn't do bad, but it was just like they said like his character or something.
Yeah, Kyler Murray garbage, all this and that. And then he transferred to OU.
One season. One season again. Mind you, Kyler Murray, bro, in high school, because I mean, he played out school. We had to play Allen every year. Like there was no escaping. Allen's right next to playing him, so you had to play him every year. But I watched him every time run around our whole team. There was a play I saw him like two people in front of the end zone. Like all you have to do is just tackle him. Like there's one person right here, there's one person right here. Tackle him, bro. He got into the end zone untouched. How I was bro, like. And it's just funny to like watch him live in high school and look at him now. Like they talk about they talk about one of the MVP favorites, and like you see it though. Like it's not just all talk. Like you see it, bro. Like it was like Jalen Hurts because he was playing at Bama, and it was like wishy-washy. Everyone was like, nah, he's not gonna make it. He goes to OU, and I really think like he got did dirty in the draft. I feel like he got drafted high, but at the same time, like.
Because they're trying to get him at running back or receiver.
Receiver, but he didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
And I mean, eventually, like people like that, their stories going like, look at Lamar Jackson. They try to make him feel like shit.
Bet on yourself.
Bet on yourself,
You
man.
gotta double down on him.
Bro, I always say this, bro. Everything like sports in general, bro, like it's really just you betting on yourself and saying, I'm finna leave all this that is guaranteed for this that I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm just gonna go.
Yep. That's not even just sports, that's everything.
Yeah, that's really everything.
Yeah, it's life, bro.
You have to bet on yourself because at the end of the day, nobody else will.
Yeah.
Like people gonna chip in. I'm gonna end up on it, but like ain't nobody gonna go all in for your decision because that's why it's not gonna.
Man, people is fake, bro. Telling you.
Bro, you know the people who really rock with you when you're going through your hardest times.
And people, bro, I'm telling you, bro, once you get somewhere where everybody like, oh man, he actually did it, bro. Hey man, I'm Texas food. Hey man, what's up, bro? How you been?
It's not bad. It's like, hey bro, I was just thinking about you yesterday.
To a tech game,
Bro,
give me some gloves, give me some clothes. Like,
give me this, hey man, what's your coach number, bro? All this and that. I'm like, bro.
Hey bro, put me on. That is the crazy. That's the favorite line.
When I was finna do this, bro,
Put me
I was
on,
like,
bro.
bro, you not finna, bro, you ain't finna make it, bro. You really finna do it, bro? Why you doing it, bro? You got scholarship over here.
But I had friends, like, not even really friends, like some young dudes from back home, like in my position, like they they were younger dudes. There was a second, third, fourth strings, some of them JV. They saw, like I said, I went home for the semester. They saw me home. They're like, oh, you don't play football no more? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go to Tech and walk on to Tech.
Mm-hmm.
No BS. Laughed at me, fam. Like, laughed at me.
Yeah, people was gonna do that.
Like, laughed at me, like, oh, like, you finna go to Tech? And I was like, yeah. And I got here, and then they saw my name on the stuff, whatever, and it's like, hey, bro, can you send my film to coach?
Like, what?
Like people have short-term memory loss, bro. Cause like they literally forget like the one time they were saying this, and it's like, bro, like life is not gonna be easy at all. Like people who are making it, to the league, who are billionaires, like CEOs, all that kind of stuff. Like when they were going through that hard time, because everyone who makes it in life, there's gonna be that point in time where it just look like everything's going wrong. Like, everything is just going wrong, and even little things, like even like with me starting this podcast, like I'm not being sponsored by like no companies, like it's not no like tech is like supporting. Like it's me and the camera, bro. That's it. And it's me and the camera. It's me editing. It's me doing everything. But this is what I want to do. This is the path I want to go. So I mean, I got to better myself, like we just talked about. So I'm going to better myself, and we're gonna see it in the future. But like right now, you got people who are like no one's just gonna be like, hey, let me hop on your podcast or something like that right now. Like there's not gonna be a whole bunch of people saying that. But think about it now. If God willing, the next 5 years or even less, like this is like a big thing. It's like, oh, hey, let me get on that podcast, man. Let me get on that. But it's like, bro, whenever like
when I was coming up,
yeah, when I was little, when I was young, you were like,
too good for me.
You're like, yeah, I got you. I got you. Type stuff. It's like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, when you go through the hard time, people like the people who are telling you like, keep doing what you're doing. I'm not asking nobody to be like always like by my side, calling me every day. Like, bro, it's just the little things. Like, I got people who just tell me like, look, man, I don't tell you this enough, but like, just keep doing what you're doing. It's gonna work out. That's support, bro. The most little support. Like, hey, man, you good? I'm praying for you. You got like, that's all. Like little things like that, cause you don't know what is in people's lives. Like, you tell someone like, I mean, I know you're not right now. It looks kind of weird, but I see the vision in you. Like, you gonna make it. Like little things like that is what get people to where they are.
Yeah.
So I mean, but so you talked about COVID, like how whenever we were about to get to UNT was when COVID dropped. So how would y'all say that's affected? Like, I mean, we can see how it's affected sports, like in general, but like from y'all's perspective, like how has it affected like different things?
Man, I'll say this: I tore my ACL at the end of last season and had surgery right at the end of the year. Then I went into New Year's in a leg brace. Well, the first time at home with all my homeboys again.
In the leg brace.
I'm like this, getting out the car like this, crutching, and come back to school, getting treatment, COVID. Not even 3 months into, like barely 3 months into my recovery, bro. And I realized that for me was like a turning point of like, again, how that was another check. How bad do you want it? Because I can't go to the facility. The schools are shut down. Like, how bad do you want to recover? You know what I'm saying? Whenever, for example, like there's a lot of people that stay in shape because they're in a sport, right? You always have this. You're always going to practice. You're always waking up. You're always doing this. I'm always going to rehab 5 days a week for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Okay, COVID happens. What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't have a required time to be there. Am I still gonna do it? I'm not gonna lie to you. First month, I was barely doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's people don't wanna tell themselves the truth about stuff. COVID happened. People are gonna say, yeah, COVID is. Don't make an excuse about it. Like, you can still get something done. I realized in April, whenever they really shut Texas down, I was like, bro, what am I doing? Like, I want to play football, but I'm where I was a month ago. I'm not supposed to be where I was a month ago. I'm not supposed to be where I was a week ago. Like, I got back to the basics, doing the exercises, working out, starting to eat a lot righter. Coming at people eating bad. Like, then I get home. Once I get home, I was just this working. First, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. First person I call every time I get home. So when you try to go to the field, like when you want to go to the field, I can't do one-on-ones, but let's go run. Let's go get some footwork in, and like going forward, it's from May, June, July. A lot of people coming back. I'm still not passing like physical tests I'm supposed to pass.
Yeah.
And it was because that month that we first had off, I let COVID hit me. You know what I'm saying? I just let the whole thing hit me. I wasn't taking care of business. Then when I realized that, again, everything is mental. I can overcome this. Let me get right. Now I gotta do everything twice as better. Like I have to be on my P's and Q's with this. So, shoot, what was that, May? We was jumping plyo boxes like 54 inches.
Yeah, we were jumping.
We were
I'm
jumping.
tired.
We doing one leg jumps with it. Like, but that's how, COVID, people look at it the wrong way. Whether or not, you agree with the virus, if it's real or whatever. It happened. You know what I'm saying? Country was shut down. It happened. What did you do?
What did you do?
What did you do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What did you do?
Me personally, I think it was one of the biggest blessings for me.
It's a big blessing.
Because, like, boom, I get there, because I come in the spring, so we got like 2 months for spring ball start, so I ain't doing nothing. So I'm chilling in my crib, working out every single day, doing that stuff, playing volleyball, just working out, getting ready, literally week before practice, boom, hey yo, everybody finna go home. We not end up in a practice on my bet. I get to the crib. My little brother was a senior in high school at that time. I'm like, shit, well, man, I'm telling him I'm finna go back, so I'm gonna work out, man. You know what I'm saying? Senior year. And like growing up and stuff, I never really worked out with it because he was a linebacker. I'm a receiver, so we never really did like drill stuff. But like that, because I had a good relationship with my little brother through all that stuff. So we just sit there working out every day at this park that's like right down the street from my crib. We working out every single day, doing all that. And like just with that stuff, because at that time, this dude named Rico Bussy, he was at UNT. And Rico was ridiculous. And when all this COVID stuff happened, everybody started transferring. And so I'm like, man, there's more spots for me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I jump off if you want to. So now literally it's just JD there now. Everybody else left. Jalen Guyton, he in the league, he played for the Chargers. Everybody else dipped off. So I'm like, all right. As soon as fall camp come, you know what I'm saying? Boom, we in there. And then during the summer, my sister, I wasn't in the summer, but my sister was pregnant. And so right before fall camp happened, she had her baby on August 22nd. Fall camp was just about to start. And then my mom was like, I don't know if we should go, because you know, if you come back home, you can get to the little baby and stuff. And that was right at the time where they was like, all right, y'all can opt out. Like, you ain't gotta play the season. And I was like, do I go back, play football? And then because they were talking about how people, if you had previous heart issues, that it can get you. And I'm like, I ain't trying to. I was like, you know what I'm saying, rolling and stuff. Yeah, I was out and stuff. But then they gave us the option to opt out. I'm like, either God gonna bless you or you gonna meet him. So, I'm gonna die or I'm finna do that.
He said either God gonna bless you or you gonna meet him.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, if we got the option to sit out and I ain't gotta waste a year eligibility, might as well do it. So I sat out, learned a whole lot of stuff, just from everybody. And I'm really blessed because my big cousin, he having a good season this year, so I'm chopping up with him way more. And I'm getting stuff from Ramsey. They're just telling me just stuff about receivers and stuff. Learned a whole lot of stuff. His agent, I told him when my cousin told me, he's like, bro, all you gotta do, you just gotta do on the field. If you need an agent, I got you. So he told me we was in Miami. I was like, dog, we can go to the league. I said, we got an agent. Cause that's what most people don't realize, bro. You ain't got an agent. It's hard to network with teams and stuff. So they're gonna come look at your pro day. But now we got an agent, and he's one of the best corners in the NFL. They're gonna take his word.
Yeah.
You just gotta do what you gotta do.
Man, that's true.
So I'm just happy. This COVID stuff, in my book, it's a blessing because I grew a lot from it. So
Yeah, it was definitely a blessing for me too, because I started this podcast in COVID. Because I have more time now. I've always wanted to do this, but I had more time. Had more of a group. It took a while. It took a lot of am I gonna do this? Am I not? And then eventually just do it. So yeah, definitely COVID. Really, either you made it a blessing for yourself, or you just sat there and did nothing. And
wasted
been
that's the
a
stuff.
lot of people did that.
Curse.
Yeah. What did you do?
What
did you do?
But we're gonna. All right. To wrap this up, we're gonna talk about. I know you know what we're gonna talk about. All right. So you definitely think that Odell, Julio Jones. I said better wide receiver now. I said talented.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
So okay, you're saying talented, right? We're saying at the position or as an athlete.
I was talking more as an athlete, all around.
So athletic ability.
Not just that only, but versatility as well. I mean, athletic ability, obviously, we see what Julio Jones can do. But also, like...
Well, just for me, the only reason why I'm saying Julio is just because it's based off of size. The dude is 6'4", and he can snap. You know, with me, so, like, when everybody talks about that, right, I'm looking at how he actually plays and how hard it is to do the things that he's doing. Now, me, I'm 6', 6'1", right? For me to break down, snap a comeback, it's not that hard. I only weigh 210 pounds, right? He's 6'3", 6'4", 220, 230. But he runs a 4.3. So having all that moving, that much weight moving and being like this, that's freaky.
I respect it.
If Julio ran a blaze out. A blaze out is basically you push 8 and break it like you run a slant. I mean, like you run a glance route and bang out like quick. Someone get boom, straight flat, right? This dude did this running the same speed the whole time. But he's running full speed. That's what people not realizing. He's not jogging. So if you're able to cut being able to cut directly out with 2 steps, it's dang near impossible. Because your feet you're gonna chop. He literally plants in 1, 2, he's flat. That's freaking hard. Odell can do the exact same thing, but Odell's 5'10", 5'11".
True.
$190, 180. He's supposed to be able to do that.
See, my thing is, I get that. I mean, we even seen a clip of Julio Jones tackling people. Like, he's like, that's. But my thing with Odell is like, bro, yeah, he's smaller and he should be able to do all that kind of stuff. But like, bro, like you saw, even though this hurt me, and I'm a Cowboy fan. You saw the Cowboys game, dude trying to play. That was supposed to be completely negative. That was supposed to be like 11. It was supposed to be like a 20-yard loss. Yeah. He took it to the house.
It's a career.
It's things like that. I mean, I know this is outside his position. I know this is outside his position, but the dude can throw a dart into the end zone like 30, 40 yards for a touchdown. He can, bro. He can. Okay, maybe not like but you know what I mean. Like a nice pass, but he can like he's so versatile to his team because yes, he's 5'11", but he's out here snagging the ball over like people, which is why I personally thought Julio, Antonio Brown, I always put him above Julio Jones only because he's 5'10" and he's doing all of that at 5'10". Like, yeah, the movements and all that, but like he's catching the ball over like 2-3 defenders at 5'10", bro. That is a lot to do. I'm 5'10".
Yeah.
I'm not catching a tennis ball with 3 people. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so like that's my thing with Odell. That's why I said what I said.
So you said you put Antonio Brown over Julio. So you put Antonio Brown over Odell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the NFL did said that one went AB. Now, AB, you do outside of his.
I don't know, bro. I'm so mad that he's not in the league, bro. But
it's tragic, but that's all self-inflicted.
Self-inflicted.
It is what it is. But back to Odell and Julio. Yes, what he did against the Cowboys was absolutely ridiculous. It's true, yeah. But when I look at stuff like that, I mean, he's just a ball player. He makes plays. That's just playmaking ability right there. But at the end of the day, bro, if I'm sitting here and I'm like, yo, if I got a chance to draft Julio Jones or Odell, I'm getting 11.
Hey, my thing is like, you gotta understand. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying your opinion is outrageous. Because I mean, it's Julio Jones. Like, he's cold. Like, if you said receiver wise, obviously I put him over Odell. But I was just saying talent wise.
Yeah, it's talent.
But me, I don't know, man. Playmaker like that, bro. Just put Odell on a high-powered offense that has a good line and a good quarterback. Imagine. I mean, obviously this is not realistic, but imagine Odell playing alongside with Pat Mahomes. The damage he would do would be crazy.
Yes, but
then again, Julio is playing with a quarterback
he's doing all of that.
Yeah, but you also got to think about it's the same thing with Odell. He's played with quarterbacks that have been, and he's still going crazy. So at the end of the day, I guess it comes to preference.
I wouldn't say that, man. I wouldn't say preference.
What is it then? You can't find a way.
If you want to win a game right now, and you have one receiver to go to, who you gonna go to?
So it's
If you want to win the game, you have to win the game.
It's one play.
One play.
I'll probably throw it to Julio. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. But that's like obviously the reason I'm throwing it to Julio is because he's a better receiver. He's 6'3", 6'4". People are gonna try and charge it to the end zone, so he has a better chance of getting that ball. He also has crazy body control. Like people don't give him credit for that. Like in the Super Bowl, the one they lost where he on the sideline, but his body control for his size is crazy, bro. Like
That's why I always say
dude can you can throw the ball like this little in the end zone. In that spot, he's gonna do that.
Size 12, right?
So wide receiver wise, obviously Julio's better than Odell. But personally, when I say talent all around, it's Odell. He's a playmaker, bro. He can turn nothing into something. Like Julio Jones is not doing what he did.
Facts. I go with that.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So are you saying big playability? Because that's what Odell is. Odell makes the crazy plays that go on SportsCenter. Julio Jones is gonna give you 12 catches for 180 and nobody gonna speak about it.
Well, he don't go to sports. Julio Jones will be on SportsCenter when he does his crazy stuff.
Julio gets solid 100-yard games. He gets solid 100-yard games, I promise you.
Like I said.
Odell, check this out, right? Who they play, bro? First game of the season, bro. Odell had, or who was it? I think it was the Jets or something. When he ran that comeback and go, he scored one touchdown. He had like 80 yards. He was all over SportsCenter.
Yeah.
Do y'all know who he is? Julio he averages 100 yards.
Yeah, he does.
Nobody talk about it because they're used to it. So Odell's he's a public figure, bro. He's famous. Odell really, bro. When they look at him, bro, they're like, oh, it's a football player, bro. Odell's just a status symbol, bro. Odell is a icon.
Nah, you gotta relax, bro. He is an icon, but he is.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a crazy football player.
Yeah, no, but like Odell's famous.
He is. He's famous on different
Julio's
platforms.
football famous.
Yeah. But
Odell's
like football
worldwide.
famous.
He's worldwide.
TikTok.
He went to I seen the video, bro. He was in the UK at a sneaker store, and somebody's recorded him. The whole block was loaded with people trying to take pictures with him. That's superstar famous.
Yeah.
He's status symbol. Odell is like that, dude.
I guess we just gonna have to agree to disagree on this one.
Julio can walk around and a couple people can be like, oh, it's Julio Jones. Odell can't do that.
All right, man.
Odell can't do that.
I still stand by what I said. Odell Beckham is probably the most talented receiver in the NFL. Talented all around. But last questions. Y'all's top. How much? Okay, for you, I'm gonna say top receiver and top DB of all time. Same question.
Of all time, DB.
All time. DB and receivers.
Deion Sanders. Wide receiver. It's either Randy Moss or T.O.
Who do you think? Okay, so I saw this tweet the other day on Twitter that said it's your last chance. You're gonna win a game, so it's like probably like 4th and something with like 1 second on the clock. You got Megatron and you got Randy Moss. Who are you going to? That's tougher than you think it is, bro. That's tough.
That's tough, bro.
Like that is very tough.
Because people don't really understand, bro. Randy Moss is this nigga 6'5" and he run 4'2".
Bro, we made a phrase off his last name.
Moss.
You got lost. Bro, we made a phrase off his last
from
name.
him.
It just said Moss,
Randy
didn't it?
Moss.
No, it's Randy Moss. You got Randy Moss. That's what it is. But like he played in the league for only so like imagine if Calvin Johnson played all through.
Oh yeah, bro. He just stopped, bro. He ain't care no more.
Bro,
He retired and started doing art.
he started dancing.
Yeah.
Bro, he's like, bro, I got bored with y'all. Y'all can guard me. I'm going to dance. Bro, he could have won like
321 yards versus the Cowboys. That was dirty.
Like he's done. He had over 2,000. Why are you catching the ball for over 2,000 yards in the season?
He's cool.
There's no reason for him to do that. Like unprovoked, you just do that like for no reason, bro.
Regular day at the job, 300.
Both of you, Seth, who top?
Yeah, Deion.
Okay.
I want to say Deion. And not only because of the football aspect of it, but everything that comes into play, I'm gonna say Ocho Cinco. Only because, he's not doing the crazy stuff that Randy Moss and Calvin Johnson, T.O. did, but he's Ocho Cinco, he's Chad Johnson. I think that kind of where I get out of the football part of it, and I go to his
First round.
Bro, he's like the dog, bro. He's a dog. Like,
For me though, Jerry Rice, definitely like.
No, Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice.
He's in a world of his own.
He's in his own league, bro.
He
The
played
things
like
that he
23
did.
years.
The things that he did, he's a LeBron James of football. Just playing, just keep going. So I mean, I'll definitely say Jerry Rice, but like I can't decide one because if you bring in the new league and the old league, it's like Jerry Rice, it's Randy Moss, it's Megatron. You got Slide Odell in there, Julio Jones, even Des Bryant in his prime. Like, bro, there's so many receivers to put in there.
Yeah.
I mean, Deion Sanders easily DB. Richard Sherman is still one of prime Richard Sherman, bro. Still like one of the best you gonna see out there.
Even now, like the DBs now, I'd probably say right.
Jalen Ramsey too.
Jalen Ramsey, my favorite right now. I told him I was Tre'Davious White, bro.
Tre'Davious White, that's
Tre'Davious
cold.
White.
And like he's not at the place where people are like talking about him as much as they should, but he's an unsung hero.
Tre'Davious
Bro.
White.
He's not flamboyant. Everybody, they don't get talked about him. He's flamboyant, bro.
Yeah, because he's crazy in it. I mean, George Norman had his time, but after what just happened to him this past game, you saw happening.
Oh, no,
Derrick Henry
his career.
tossed it.
That's his career.
Tossed it like a loaf of bread, like a light.
Don't plaster out his career.
You know the bread they be having at cheesecake? You know, he tossed him like that type of bread, bro. Like, that's how he tossed him. But I mean, at the end of the day, there's a lot of dogs in the league, though. It's hard to decide who's who. But anyways, appreciate y'all.
No
for hopping on. I really appreciate it. Hey, I wish y'all the best in the future.
Hey.
I know I'm going to see y'all in the league. I'm going to be there.
Don't be fake, man.
I'm fakeness. I'm supporting you here right now. When I mean, y'all not big names yet, but I know when they talking about Alex dominating the league, I'm like, yeah, I know.
You're gonna be the first person I'm gonna try to have this conversation with.
Nah, definitely.
If they don't answer the phone. It is what it is.
But I appreciate y'all, man. But anyways, episode 9 is a wrap, y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment.
Subscribe.
I'm still the best receiver in the league.
Subscribe.
Peace.